Excuse me, everyone. We are looking for a veteran named Larry Martin. Larry Martin. You've got a couple little guys over here to my right that are looking for you. So if you see Larry Martin, please direct him up here. For everybody else, we'll get started in a couple minutes. I do want to make sure if you are a primary student, you are in the bleachers all the way back there. And if you're an elementary choir student, you are in the bleachers back there but with Mr. Manch. And if you are a pre-K student, you are to go with Miss Sheeman. Pre-K student with Miss Sheeman in the back.
What do you want, Miss Apple?
you, everyone. Thank you. We appreciate your patience as we move this assembly inside. Special thank you to our maintenance staff who was here at 6 a.m. this morning getting it set up. So we appreciate that very much. I want to welcome everyone to the annual Veterans Assembly at Perryville County School District 32. My name is Dan Hecht. I'm privileged to serve as the director of the Perryville Area Career and Technology Center. I'm also a proud graduate of Perryville High School. The men and women joining us today have dedicated years of their lives. Many bear wounds from their service. They fought in our nation's darkest hours. Their legacy is our freedom. Veterans Day started as Armistice Day after the World War I ceasefire in 1918 on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month. It became a federal holiday in 1938. It officially became known as Veterans Day in 1954 following both World War II and the Korean War. President Kennedy said, "A nation reveals itself not only by the men it produces, but by the men it honors, the men it remembers." Today it is our pleasure to honor your service to our country. At this time, please stand for the posting of colors done today by the members of the American Legion Post 133. Please remain standing for the singing of the national anthem by the PHS choir under the direction of Ms. Taylor Davis.
Detail. Good. Add a trail. Forward. March.
Thank you. You may be seated. Please welcome to the podium
morning. Today we gather for a purpose that is far greater than ourselves. We gather to honor the men and the women who have served our country with courage, sacrifice, and an unwavering devotion. Our veterans answered a call that required them to put duty before their comfort, service before their self, and the safety of others before their own. As a school community, we are grateful for your example. You remind us that freedom is not guaranteed. It is protected every day by ordinary people who chose to take on an extraordinary responsibility. To our veterans here with us today, we thank you. Thank you for your service, for your strength, and your continued commitment to our country and this community. We are honored to have you with us today. Students, as we begin this assembly, I invite you to listen with respect, reflect with gratitude, and carry forward the values our veterans embody: courage, integrity, and resilience. I would like to direct your attention to the Perry County Middle School Choir, which is under the direction of Ms. Carly Baer. Our middle school students will perform American Medley.
Thank you, middle school choir. You guys were outstanding. Great job. It's now my pleasure to introduce to you our featured speaker today. Braylon Munoz is the Executive Director of Missouri's National Veterans Memorial right here in Perryville. Born in St. Louis, right after high school, she joined the United States Marine Corps. During her service, Ms. Munoz earned the Marine Corps Good Conduct Medal, the Global War on Terrorism Services Medal, the National Defense Service Medal, Certificate of Appreciation, Letter of Appreciation, the Rifle Sharpshooter Badge, and Pistol Marksman Badge. After exiting active duty and while building her civilian career in California, Ms. Munoz felt the call to support the needs of military veterans. She founded the nonprofit United States Marine Corps Desert Veterans, which connected veterans to both scholarships and career opportunities. During the pandemic, Ms. Munoz returned home to Missouri, and 3 years ago, she was chosen as Executive Director of Missouri's National Veterans Memorial. Her 3 years as Executive Director have witnessed the dedication of new monuments such as the Old Guard, a Huey helicopter, 2 new statues within the Honor Flag Memorial, the Battlefield Cross, and an ongoing sidewalk expansion project that will actually be dedicated tomorrow. The museum and memorial are widely recognized as among the best in the country. We are so fortunate to have such a treasure in our city. In addition to her local role, Ms. Munoz proudly serves as a board member of the Southeast Missouri Honor Flight, which takes veterans to Washington, D.C. every October to visit the monuments built in their honor. We are very grateful for her personal and professional mission to support our veterans. It is with pleasure I introduce to you Ms. Braylon Munoz.
Good morning, pirates. Oh, no. Good morning, pirates! There it is. It is such an honor and a pleasure to be here celebrating our nation's heroes with each and every one of you. Before I begin, I'd like to take a moment to thank those who sit before me. The veterans of Korea, Vietnam, Desert Storm, Desert Shield, Fallujah, Iraq, and everyone in between. It is you who paved the way for my generation to do what I did. I would not be who I am or where I am today without my Marine Corps experience. When I was in middle school, I had no idea what God had planned for me. I had no idea that one day I would wear the Eagle Globe and Anchor, let alone be the director of the National Memorial, your memorial. That campus is a testament to community. And community is what it takes for our service members to serve every day. When we travel to lands far away, when we fight wars against individuals we have deemed our enemy, it takes the children, it takes the spouses, it takes the grandparents, the teachers, the guidance counselors. It takes the community to support what our heroes do abroad. So today, I thank you, every teacher, every administrator, every student, every spouse, every little brother and little sister of a veteran, friend of a veteran, because it is your sacrifice, it is your dedication that allow us to do what we do every day. Mr. Heck spoke about our campus expansion, and it's my understanding Perryville schools are off tomorrow. So I would suspect that each and every one of you here will join me on Patriot Plaza as we dedicate our newest walking paths. And it's way more than concrete, ladies and gentlemen. It's paths for each and every veteran here to walk and lay down the burden of their unforeseen wounds caused by their time in service. It is an adventure pathway for you students in the back to run down to America's Wall and locate names of heroes. The heroes and the giants on the shoulders in which I stand today. Veterans Day isn't one day of the year. It's every day here in Perryville because of this community. Because of the Van and Patrick Nagers, the brothers who serve on my board, to ensure that our mission continues. To all of my veteran breakfast guys, I could name you, but there's so many, but it's you who show up every Tuesday to share your camaraderie, to share your fall decorations, Mr. Ponder. What you have done for our heroes is far beyond a day. Now, my time in service, I was a radio operator. I got to do some cool things in some Humvees. I got to shoot some pretty cool weapons. But some of the things I've learned since transitioning now as a civilian is that our students, our children, our youth, our leaders, and our veterans of tomorrow may not realize all the things they can do in our armed forces. In the Marine Corps, everyone's a rifleman. So you'll learn how to shoot at a 50-yard line, square on target. You'll also eat MREs. You'll train in the cold. You'll train in the heat. What you'll also do is you'll build relationships and friendships that will go well beyond. You'll realize that some of the things that maybe you were raised to believe, when you put that uniform on, you are no longer black, you are no longer white. You are not Asian, you are not Spanish, Irish. You're a service member. You're dark green or light green and everywhere in between. And that person to your left and to your right, those are your family. It doesn't matter the branch. It doesn't matter what job you had or what you did. Because I know when I go tomorrow morning at 7 a.m., if I needed something, one of those veterans would jump up and help me, no question asked. With that being said, you can also play basketball in the Marine Corps, play football in the Army. Those of you in the band, your time playing those instruments does not have to stop once you graduate high school. The drum, the trumpet, the clarinet, the Marine Corps band is something that's well beyond measure. How about the guitar? Any of you play the guitar? Oh, I see. Oh, there it is. So yes, the potential of fighting a war far away land will always be there. That's not why we join. You can become a cook, a supply. You can become a grunt, which is the backbone of each service. So as you see, service doesn't just stop when you take off the uniform. Within my career, I felt a calling to give back to my brothers and sisters in arms. And I truly am honored to have the privilege to work here in Perryville every day with those heroes. It is far beyond a Veterans Day ceremony. It's far beyond a sidewalk dedication. My goal here today is to, one, invite you, 11/11/11 tomorrow on Patriot Plaza, but more so, to hope that one day, one of you will answer that call. Because I say again, children, you are our veterans and our leaders of tomorrow. And it is our jobs as adults to foster that generation. I thank you for your time. I thank you for your support. And I thank each and every one of you for your service. Semper Fidelis, and happy 250th birthday, Marines.
At this time, the elementary choir, who's under the direction of Mr. Dalton Manch, and his students will perform the Armed Forces Medley. As you hear your song, veterans, feel free to stand.
Breakout Elementary Choir. At this time, it'll be a little bit different since we're inside and not all of our entire campus was allowed to be here. But I do want to recognize a couple special groups of people. If we have any staff members of the Perry County School District that have served in the military, would you please stand? Thank you, sir. like a spouse, a sister, a son, a daughter, and your loved one served, okay, would you please stand? We want to honor the sacrifices that you've made too while they were serving our nation. Thank you very much. Your sacrifices do not go unnoticed, especially as we enter the holiday season. And to the men and women who are the veterans who are seated in front of me, we want to thank you for your honor, your courage, your selfless sacrifice, and everything else over the course of your lifetime of service. At this time, if you will remain in your seats, and the rest of us stand so we can honor your service. Thank you again. In a moment, we're going to have our high school band under the direction of Mr. Kyle Clay perform taps and the accompanying piece called Tribute for Band. As you all know, some men and women in the military pay the ultimate price. They never return home to their family. In a tradition that traces all the way back to the Civil War, taps has been played at military funerals now for over 150 years. I would like to direct your attention to the chair on the floor right in front of the podium. It contains a folded American flag. The flag represents all American soldiers who have given their life for this country. We ask you to please remain silent while the band plays taps, and the flag is going to be removed from the gym. Thank you. As is so often the case, sacrifice, sorrow, and even sadness is followed by a sense of hope and gratitude. There is no song better that symbolizes the hope and gratitude of our country as God Bless America. I would like to direct everyone's attention to the primary choir. It's in that back corner. The primary choir is under the direction of Miss Connie Ryder, and they will now perform God Bless America. At this time, Superintendent Dr. Jones to step back forward for some closing remarks.
Both? All out.
You may be seated. At this time, we are going to give the elementary and the primary students and staff the opportunity to exit the room first. Once they have left, the building principals will dismiss their students. Veterans, we invite you to sit and enjoy each other. Might not want to get run over.